Go.
Imagine being a fourth-generation livestock producer who's harvested feed to produce beef cattle for now over 50 years. The farms beside you have turned into subdivisions. New neighbors' knowledge of livestock only comes from the negative media. Some neighbors are even questioning a feeding program you have for an older cow. Livestock producers know the beef cattle cycle, but some people doubt their knowledge. Livestock has been in my family for now 4 generations. I can relate to this farmer. I have fed older cows into spring calving. Today I'm going to inform you of 3 things. I'm going to inform you of the continuing education of the livestock producer, current issues of large animal cruelty in the media, and legislation laws that are being debated today on Capitol Hill. Livestock producers, or modern farmers, are continuing education for themselves constantly in their changing agricultural field. There are many programs that a farmer can attend to ensure that they are taking care of their livestock. One program is called the Beef Quality Assurance System. This is a management tool that emphasizes low-stress handling of the cattle so that the cattle understand what the farmer wants out of them. Ann Burkholder is a user of the BQA system. She says we need to show the consumers that we are conscientious, educated, and competent. Most of all, we need to show the consumer that we do care about the animals that we raise. Another program is actually right across the road here at the University of Tennessee. You can take a master beef, goat, sheep, swine, or equine program. This is a program that lasts a week in classes and you receive your certification at the end. A livestock producer must tell his or her story, like I am today, for the public to understand what we go through. Kay Johnson-Smith is an executive director of the Animal Agriculture Alliance. She spoke, "We have to talk about what we are doing, because it is really the only way the public is going to really know what the true people are like who are involved in this great industry." The Tennessee Animal Agriculture Summit was held to inform farmers, livestock producers, and agribusinesses how to counteract negative tactics that are influenced by anti-animal activist groups. Kay also concluded that consumers still show that they support agriculture and farmers. But we cannot just sit back and hope that that trend continues, because the activists are doing everything that they can to erode consumer confidence. As for myself, I am a consumer and a farmer as well. I have ate beef, homemade pork, eggs, and vegetables my whole life. Myself, I don't want that to change. It is hard for the general public to become properly educated when there's always negative media about animal agriculture. Take, for instance, a current situation I'm sure you all have heard on the news about a gentleman who is a livestock owner in Bedford County. He was charged with at least 100 deaths of cattle because of neglect and malnourishment. This livestock producer is currently awaiting trial and punishment for his harsh actions. Pettis Reed is an editor in Farm Bureau. He says lately the animal agriculture industry has been attacked for the mishandling of animals just on a few farms across the entire nation. Pettis also wrote that it amazes me how a few bad characters in any industry or business can cause heartache for everyone that is involved. Today, take any current issue about agriculture on the news. Think about it. Have you heard of anything that's positive? If large animal producers are not supported because of one bad egg, we as a whole country, we could possibly be looking for food supply out of our nation. I hope this stimulates your mind thinking about getting beef possibly from Canada or Mexico. Now, there are 2 major law offenses against animal cruelty today. One is animal cruelty, and the second is aggravated animal cruelty. Animal cruelty includes intentionally, knowingly torturing, maiming, grossly overworking, failing to provide food, water, shelter, care, abandoning, or even transporting in a cruel manner an animal. Now, the punishment for this is up to 11 months and 29 days in jail, or $2,500 per animal. That's $25,000 for that gentleman in Bedford County. This law includes large animal livestock as well. The second offense is a felony. Now, aggravated animal cruelty was first introduced in the year 2002. It was created to deal with crimes that were so heinous that it deserved a higher penalty. It applies to crimes that are acted out in a depraved and sadistic manner. Let's say, for example, somebody setting an animal on fire, or somebody chopping up an animal just to watch them suffer. Evidence like this shows that people who can do this to animals, they can surely do it to a human being. First offense is a misdemeanor, and second offense is a felony. Now, in my conclusion, guys, imagine being back on that fourth generation farm. Animal cruelty laws have now strengthened in the past 8 years in front of our eyes. Tennessee is one of the most strictest states out of all 50 states enforcing animal cruelty laws. Imagine that older cow that I was talking to you about. She was promised to live out her life on the farm as one of my grandfather's last dying wishes. Informing the farmers, today I hope that I have informed you of the farmers furthering their education, large animal cruelty in the media, and the legislation issues that are being debated today. Rest assured that anybody that commits an animal cruelty act will be enforced. Even the farmer does not want to see any animal in distress any more than the general public or the media.